Welcome back to the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness playthrough. We're in the last playthrough, we made it to Agate Village and met up with EAGUN. And tonight we're going to be finally purifying our TEDDIURSA.
Yippee!
Yep, and here we're going to be having a battle with EAGUN, or Lord Eyebrows as he should probably be called.
I thought that was for Zelda's father in Skyward Sword.
Oh yeah, well he's a very close second anyway. I like how his title is Myth Trainer. Like, what does that even mean? Does it mean that he's part of a mythological creature?
Maybe.
Maybe he's part of the Mythbusters. That's what it is.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Anyways, that Pikachu, I don't think it's the same one that he keeps boasting about. I think it's a different one.
Oh, sorry, I think you cut out a bit there. Yeah, what are you saying? It's like they're not the same Pikachu Captain Coliseum?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Why, is that because it's a different level?
Yes.
Alright. Well, yeah, that would probably make a lot of sense.
Takes weird skill, no shit.
Well, it didn't take that much skill, only two hits.
Exactly.
Although, to be fair, it did do a lot of damage to TEDDIURSA. Yeah. Anyway, TEDDIURSA hasn't been purified yet, so I'm just going to be quickly battling this girl off screen, so TEDDIURSA will finally be able to be purified. And that's a little notification telling you that a Pokemon can be purified.
Anyways, mind talking to the viewers about the case that appeared in the last episode?
Oh, the cologne case. Yeah, basically, if you get a cologne, you can rub it on your Pokemon, and basically what that'll do is, I think it might also increase their happiness, but it will definitely, if it's a Shadow Pokemon, it will lower it'll open their heart a bit more, so that way they'll be able to get, what is it? So yeah, basically they'll be easier to purify.
Yeah.
And this is why TEDDIURSA is really good, because it learns Return.
Very powerful at this stage of the game.
Yeah. And not only that, but TEDDIURSA gets, when it evolves into an Ursaring, it gets a lot of power, and at that stage, their happiness has already become a lot greater as well.
Plus the fact it gets stabbed from Return.
Yep. Another reason why it's so good. Stab meaning same type attack bonus, in case you're not familiar with Pokemon terminology. You know, this is just me going off on a bit of a side mission, but I kind of, it's one of those very small nitpicks where whenever you see like a study in, like, I don't know, like Pokemon or Zelda, where there are so many houses and so many people, but either their houses, there's not enough houses for all the people on there, or there are houses, but there don't seem to be enough rooms or beds for them.
Rather strange.
Yeah. And
Most of them probably sleep on the floor.
Yeah. Well, think about how in, like, Pokemon games, how you always have a room in, like, in games like Pokemon Red, but your mother just seems to stay in the kitchen. Or at least on the ground floor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just quickly healing my Pokemon.
Yep.
And now we're off to Mount Battle.
If you didn't guess what the name is, where you do a lot of battles on a mountain.
Pretty much. I was gonna say, you know, Mount Battle is actually a volcano, so shouldn't they be... So would it technically be allowed to be called a mountain? But then again, you know, you get Mount Fuji, which is technically an active volcano.
I always think volcanoes and mountains are similar things.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a geologist.
Neither am I.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder if this might have any significance in the plot whatsoever. Full heal. Probably not going to use it.
Probably not.
Okay, see, this is something that annoys me. Welcome to Mount Battle. Unfortunately, we're closed open. It's like, why are you advertising it then? Why are you saying, come on and join us? Oh, we're closed right now.
So funny.
Yeah, this is basically what Mount Battle looks like. There are a few changes, obviously in this version. For starters, when you actually do take part in Mount Battle in your run, it'll actually, every time after a battle, your Pokemon will be restored back to full health. Whereas in this one, I don't believe my Pokemon were restored back to full health after each battle.
Girl's name is Miru. Funny enough, there's a mask in the LEGO Bionicle series known as the Miru.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like, I'm not a fan of, like, LEGO Bionicles or...
I was when I was younger.
Ah.
That's how I know.
Fair enough. Just so close to defeating that Wurmple.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Not as cool as Pine Coast though.
Yeah. It's just so annoying getting it up to that, just either of where you don't know whether it'll be a, whether it'll be like a stupid like fly or a dust dogs. Yeah. But yeah, that's the very first. Yay.
Yippee!
Yeah, just slowly walk over to us. Thank you.
Yeah, try instead of think. Good idea.
Wow. You really kind of have to think that much about, you know, using a Pokeball. Well, maybe there isn't a right technique to actually opening one. I don't really know.
This trainer has a Swablu. I like Swablu's. They're cute.
Swablu are pretty cool. It's weird though their evolution turns into a dragon, I think. Although then again I have heard that its evolution is based off of like a mythical Japanese creature.
I like Swablu's because they're like feather dusters.
Yeah.
And they can also pretend to be hats. Very funny.
That would be interesting.
Mentioning seeing as we mentioned Altaria, when I was younger I used to know it as a fluffy cloud.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
The thing I will remember about Altaria is I disliked how Winona in Gen 3, which is like the 6th gym leader, is a flying type. She owns an Altaria, and it's like level 33.
That bitch.
No, it's like, it's level 33, but Swablu doesn't evolve into Altaria at like a certain level. I can't remember off the top of my head.
35.
Is it? Okay.
Like I said before, I raced some Pokemon to certain levels just to complete my Pokedex. One of them was a Swablu into an Altaria.
Well, I need to get back into like playing Pokemon Y, because there's just so much like competitive stuff I need to you know get back into.
Yep.
Competitive Pokemon's pretty fun. Yep, that's Vander.
The person who we needed to talk to.
Yep. How disappointed would he be if it turns out we weren't an exceptional trainer? Bardo.
I like the fact this guy's name is Bardo, because if you take the O off, it says Bard. In Gen 3, there was a funny guy called the Bard.
Oh, wait, was there a guy called the Bard?
Yeah! Mayuville Pokemon Center.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah, I remember that!
Sometimes there could be the storyteller instead.
Yeah. And obviously if you don't know like what the Bard is referring to, it's referring to Shakespeare.
Yep. Funny enough, about the Bard, I always changed the final lyrics to being Groudon and Aron. Because it goes, Sister, it's weird, Groudon and Aron. It's funny.
That's funny. Oh, the thing I will remember about Spoink is how it said that Spoink and Clampo somehow related because the pearl on Spoink's head is actually used by Clampo.
No, the pearl on the Spoink's head is from a Clampo.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Ah.
And speaking of Spoink, if it stops bouncing, it dies, basically,
Yeah.
because its heart stops.
That is...
Imagine that!
Yeah, that is a horrible Pokemon to be.
Oh, yeah.
But still, I mean, that's nowhere near as bad as being Cubone.
Why?
Well, like, do you not know what Cubone's, like, backstory is?
Oh, yeah, it wears the skull of its dead mom.
Yeah.
Or at least it doesn't wear a skull of its dead dad if it knew what its dad was.
Hmm. You know what would probably make that a whole lot sadder? If, like, whenever you actually, like, try breeding a Cubone, like, if it's a female Pokemon, if you're obviously breeding, like, a female Marowak, it actually dies.
I get what you're talking about.
Yeah. And there's the van, which was what the spies used to kidnap Professor Crane.
Yep.
This is a old place from Pokemon Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
And
Here comes some of the funniest characters in the game.
yes. Well, they were able to get the word sex into a Pokemon game, at least.
It's funny for that reason.
Yeah, but these are the Hexagon brothers. Basically, think of them as like a very,
Idiotic Power Rangers.
idiotic cartoon villain Power Rangers. Yeah. And,
This is their running gag. It involves them miscounting how many of them there are.
yeah.
Even TV Trapeson acknowledges this.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a child there. He's clearly evil.
He's bound to stop our plans. Let's get rid of him.
Yep, pretty much. Anyway, this is kind of where I stopped recording, like, after this, because I've been recording for an hour. Anyway, join us in part 6, where you will, take on the Hexagon brothers. See you guys then.
See ya.